So it's Friday morning. We've got Jessica, Keitha, Rachel, Callie on Friday morning ergo, starting with our warm-up, and we're going to go to back stops, legs out nice and flat, and we're just going to do arms only for about 20 strokes. Probably lose count at this time of year, day, even. So this routine today, for the sake of those joining on the recording, is going to be 2 times 12 minutes with a 3-minute interval rest in between. We've decided that our rates are going to be working up for the first interval 4 minutes of 22, 4 minutes of 24, 4 minutes of 26. Second interval, working down from 4 minutes of 26, 4 minutes of 24, 4 minutes of 22. And now, swing over, just rock that body over with the arms. Remembering that this is a really good warm-up just to remind your body of the row cycle, where you go to, what your body has to do at each moment of the cycle. So when you're at this back stops position, those hands come away, and then the body follows it. And after the next 10 of these, rocking that body sitting tall from the hips. We're now going to just break our knees and just come 3/4 up the slide. So after the next 3, go. Let those hands come over the knees before they break. This is a really good position just to remind yourself of where the body rock and the knee break fit together in the row cycle. And keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. Keep them down. Notice that when you're in the boat, shoulders really don't play a part in driving the wheel of the oar. Should be nice and relaxed down from your ears. And coming up to half slide. This will remind you of whether or not you're getting your hands away over your knees. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm starting to breathe a little bit. Feel the cardio work coming on. It's very good for you for 8 o'clock in the morning, apparently. And then coming up to 3/4 slide. Just made me realise that I said 3/4 at the beginning, but I meant 1/4. So just slowing out that stroke a bit. Should all be very light, no effort. Not trying to pull yourself to great end. Just warming up. And come to full slide. And just think these last few bits of warm up about connecting those feet, pushing down, starting with the balls of the feet, getting those heels down nice and quickly. Observe what happens in those muscles in your legs. Where do your glutes connect? Where can you feel that tension down the back of your legs? And the last 10 of these, and then we'll go come to a pause. A little bit of air in if you need to. So you're now going to get hot and sweaty. And we're going to set up our intervals. Can everybody hear me? Keith, are you setting up intervals? Oh. So it's select workout, new workout, intervals time, and set it to 12. Jessica, you've used a PM5 before, haven't you? What happens for those of us on the PM5s is as soon as you press go, you then have a sort of about 10 seconds. So I'm going to press go now. I'm going to press the tick, and we're all set. And we're going to. Are you ready, Jessica? You might need to mute again.
Yes. Yep. No, I'm good.
Okay, if you mute yourself, and then we're good. Muted, thank you. Okay, on your marks, get set, and go. So this should be 22 for 4 minutes. Let's see whether we can get to 22. There we are. In this 4 minutes, try and just think about a smooth stroke, getting those hands away at the right time, and over the knees, and the knees right down flat. Seconds more, and then we're into the last minute at 22. Those who can, observe your split time on the monitor, and think about how when you take the weight up, delivering same amount of work in each stroke, but doing more strokes. So therefore, your speed should be faster, your split time will be lower. That split time is showing me how many minutes it's going to take to do 500 metres. And currently, I've managed to budget down, so I'll tell you where it is now. It's 2:20, which, to be honest, for the first interval of the morning, I'm okay with. And in 7 seconds, coming up to 24. So, let's hit that higher rate. And sharpen it up a bit. I'm 24 now. Few strokes to get to that. And I can see now that I'm going, taking 5 seconds off that split. So that gives me 5 seconds per 100 metres. 500 metres faster because I've increased the stroke rate, which is good because it means I'm not just doing more strokes. Halfway through this interval, for this section, actually both, coming up to 6 minutes, keep going for another 2, at 24. Relax those knees down, and a little bit more out of each stroke. The last minute is 24. Keep that split down. Seconds left at 24, and then we're moving up to 26 for 4 minutes. And here we go, 26. Minutes to go at this rate. See if you can push up that work. Just a little bit more on your legs. Just pushing down. You get your first rest to make it worthwhile. Keep it at 26. Then go to the burn. That will come in the second one. 1 minute to go. 26. Push your split. Give yourself a little bit more, right up to the line. 15 seconds to go. And stop. Oh, actually, wasn't too bad. 3 minutes of rest. Have a drink. Have a little slide up and down.
Rachel, isn't it 2 minutes of rest?
Oh, I've given us 3 minutes.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Oh shit, that's going to screw up your...
It's okay. It's okay. I'll write it down. Hold on.
No, it was 3 minutes. Maybe just reset to a single interval, single time now.
Yeah,
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm take a photo of it. Hold on.
Yeah, no, I felt like 12 minutes needed, 2 12-minute sets needed a bit more than 2 minutes in between. So just rocking at that back, guys. the thing that I find gets a little bit tense is my kind of lower back on my left side. I must take a bit more, I don't know, something going on there. So my lower back stretches are quite important. And a bit of a stretch up and then just lean back is also good. Just reverse whatever's happening.
And Rachel, when you turn, like do more twists and hold the twist for deeper and guide the breath to the lower back where you feel the tension.
Thank you, Callie. That's a good one. I think also the reason for it is that I'm probably not sitting tall enough in my seat. So I'm probably a bit slumped, and then I'm putting work on slumped muscles, which is not good. But this is why we're all doing your sessions, Callie. Particularly like the fact that when, these are the people watching this, when Callie does her circuit training sessions with Danny, she brings in quite a lot of good stretching, which for us ageing rowers is a very useful element of our training to prevent injury. Right, got 30 seconds before we start the next one. Jessica, put your thumb up and tell me whether you're okay. You ready? Not that I can do anything about it, really. And let's start rolling. Because you can roll through the interval. Jessica will have to wait to start properly, otherwise she'll kick it off. So we're starting at 26 for 4. Remember what that last split time was? Try to match it. And look out for some little surprises in this one. Listen up, because we might have a little bit of variation as we go through these intervals. Not quite on 26. So I'm going to sharpen up both ends of the stroke. Minutes 26 done. Coming up to the last minute, 26. Coming up to the line. I think we're clear. About coming up on our inside. We're going to have to put just a little bit more effort in. And work for 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 30 seconds. You've seen them off. 26. Settle down. And coming down to 24. So I missed the call there. Keep that split time nice and strong and low. So I can see that my average split so far in this piece is 2 on 4. And I'm going to try and keep it there at 24 strokes a minute. I'm going to have to work harder than I am. Feel what it's like to put work on at this stroke speed. Coming halfway through nearly. Whole piece, staying at 24 for another 2 minutes. And on to the next 3, you're going to do 15 powerful 24s. 3, and go for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it going at 24 for another 45 seconds. And then we're going down to 22. In 15 seconds, taking it back down. And go. strong and long. Get those hands away, legs down. Stroke it up slightly. Like I'm going to really think about keeping this weight down to 22, getting a maximum amount of work in each stroke. I'm having to work really hard on this one. To go, and it's all over for the morning. Trying to keep that stroke leg down. Up to the last minute, keep to 22. I am definitely tiring. 45 seconds. Let's take it to the line. Give it your best. Work together. This is 28. Last 30 seconds. Stay with it. Oh my God. There we are. We're done. Just rock backwards and forwards. Get your breath back. Oh, Callie's just done a cheer. I can't put my glasses on because I can't see. Because I've got so much sweat in my eyes. I thought maybe she had her hand up, but no. She was just cheering. That was a very good start to the day.
Thank you, Rachel. It was one of those celebration symbols.
Yes, yeah, I can see now. I was thinking, what's that? Is that a light in her room? So let's just do a little bit of, actually, feet without straps. Just do a little paddle down. Save your times because you don't want to go into another interval. So just press the memory button. After all that work, come off mute actually and just tell me while we're doing this. Did you like the surprise bits in the second 12 minutes?
I found it a little bit hard to hear what one of them was.
Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't set that last one, I didn't set it up very well actually, I just sort of went straight into it. I think that's partly because I had a lot of sweat trickling down my face. It's quite hard to do it and to talk at the same time.
There's a solution for the sweat: headband, Stu style.
Yeah, so I can look like a 1980s Farrah Fawcett Major without the hair.
Yeah, I thought overall it's great, and you did brilliantly. I find it quite difficult to start back after a break on up to 26.
Yeah.
That's hard.
What was your, out of interest, what was your best split time overall?
What, me?
For anybody, because I was quite interested in, you know, this discussion we have in the boat about, you know, kind of where the work in relation to the stroke rate.
Yeah.
So my split time was great when we were doing 28 at that last bit. it went right down. It was like I took another 10 seconds off.
Oh wow.
So, but go on, Jessica.
Yeah, I was just going to say my second interval was absolutely rubbish, and I think it was because I rushed sort of into it trying to catch up. So I was really rubbish on the second interval. The first interval I did much better. I'm just looking at my stats now. It was 2 minutes 18 was my split time overall. So I'm quite pleased with that, considering it's the first time I've been on a Concept 2 in quite some time.
But your split time was 2:18 overall in that first 12 minutes. That's really good. Yeah, that's really good. I always think that, you know, if I can be working consistently below 2:20, for me that kind of works really well.
Yeah.
2 times 12 is what I want. That one. So I did overall. Actually, I did better on my second 12. Yeah. Not much, but not by much. But it was that 28 minutes at the end. Right. There's a little tiny bit of stretching which I picked up from that woman the other day. So what did she do? Foot on floor. Oh yeah. Bending over and just stretching out those hamstrings and lower backs. So one foot on the floor and you're bending over your straight leg.